For today's tutorial, we are going to be making a photo frame ornament with fabric. So you are going to want 4 5-inch squares of any coordinating fabrics that you have. You're going to take 2 of those 5-inch squares and cut those down into 2.5-inch strips. You will also need something that is clear. I am using transparency film as my clear covering for the ornaments, and then you will also want ribbon in addition to that so that you can tie off something for the top of it. There are 2 different options for this. One of the options is to do just the photo frame itself, and it will hold a 2x3 photo. You can also do it where this is the center of a 5-inch square with a larger ornament where you leave this as the pocket. So gather your materials and I will walk you through this tutorial. If you're going to do the larger frame and the smaller, either way you will want to follow this step. You're going to measure a 1/4 inch down on the 5-inch square, and you will sew an 1/8 of an inch seam to create a top stitch just for this piece, because this is going to be the background inside of the photo frame. So we want this to have a finished edge as our slip pocket. You're going to also want to take your 2.5-inch square and you're going to fold it right sides together, and you're going to stitch down the outside of that, and then you are going to flip it right side out. That is going to make these framed pieces for your top part with your clear transparency tape. So with your transparency tape, you are going to take the right side of your fabric that is one of your strips you've sewn, and you're going to line it up and sew straight down the side a 1/4 of an inch so that it will adhere to your transparency tape. You're going to do this, trim it at the bottom, you're going to turn it and take your second strip, just imagine this is right side out, and do the same thing and continue around, trim it, do your third one and your fourth one until you have framed your transparency film. So once I'm trying to give you some batting here so you can kind of see this. Once you have 2 sides sewn on your transparency tape, you need to make a decision if your picture is going to be inserted horizontally or if your picture is going to be inserted vertically. Because what you will want to do is take whichever strip is going to be your top for vertical or your top for horizontal, and you're going to want to go ahead and do a top stitch so that it has a finished edge before you sew that into place. So once you have your transparency film trimmed in and you have the 5-inch square that has the 1/4 inch already pressed and sewn with a top stitch, you want to make sure you line up your top stitch for whichever direction you chose. And basically, because I'm doing a top stitch vertically, I'm going to do my right sides together, and I'm going to insert my ribbon right in between those 2 pieces, and I'm going to just sew this all the way around with a 1/4 inch seam, trim the excess, and flip this right side out. And that's going to give me the finished pocket. And then I'm going to top stitch the picture closed in across the top so that this is a permanent frame where the picture will stay in that particular one. Now, if you want yours to be a bigger picture idea, a bigger frame with just this part sewn onto the 5-inch square, then you will not do this as the step. What you will do instead for this time is take your same 2 pieces, but you are not going to sew across the top of this one or top stitch it down, we will just go ahead and frame it out on 3 sides and leave our top stitched edges open. And then this will be sewn down onto the next set of 5-inch squares. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you sew your frame down, again, you're going to sew the right side of the frame up, and you also will have your 5-inch square that had your top stitch also right side up, because basically that is the background of your frame. I have gone ahead and added some rickrack on the edges, and a little tip if you want to sew on rickrack is to glue baste it first. So I used actual glue baste it and just glued some rickrack all around the outer edges just to kind of decorate the edges. Now what we're going to do is take that and we are going to adhere it to our other 5-inch square that we have. So this will be our 5-inch square with our frame that we have here. That will be the front of our ornament. On the back of the ornament, we will have another piece of our 5-inch square and our batting. So you are going to basically stitch this down. I'm going to use a zigzag stitch in green that matches my rickrack, and I'm going to stitch down just the sides and the bottom to this particular piece because I have the slip pocket here already, and I just want to make sure that I get this part in place. Now once that is in place, we will come back with our batting and we will do right sides together for the other part, and we're going to stitch all the way around, leaving just an opening to flip the entire part. And we will also need a piece of ribbon for a hook. So this is also going to need to be inserted with that part of it down so that it cannot be seen, and then you will put that as a sandwich in between these pieces so that when you do sew around, leaving your opening to flip it, it will flip your hook right side up. So I am going to stitch down the pocket, and then I will come back and show you the next step. So this is now stitched onto my 5-inch square. Notice that's my pocket opening, and then I am going to use the third opening at the back where it was the pocket sewn to just the one piece, and I'm going to slip my folded ribbon right down into that part, not the pocket, and that is going to be centered, and that's just going to be where I have my ribbon attached. Then I'm going to sandwich the framed piece with the batting on the back, the right side facing the right side of the frame, and we are going to sew the sides and the bottom, and I'm intentionally going to leave the top part of this open because this is going to be where we've got to be careful so that we don't catch the opening of the frame when we close up the back of it. Okay, so now I've sewn these 3 sides. So the last part is this part needs to be tucked in like we would normally do, and we're going to come back by with a top stitch, and we're going to top stitch very carefully all the way around the entire ornament without catching the frame opening. And you will have a finished project that you can slip your picture into. So now it's completely top stitched. Also, if you are not comfortable top stitching without catching the frame in there, what you can do is hand stitch the top if you prefer, or make this a 6-inch square and do the same process to give you more room so that you can flip it and it not be so close. So you do have options there. And then all you have left to do is slip in a picture of your choice, and you have a cute little ornament to hang on your tree. Another idea that you can do is, if you don't want to swap the pictures in and out, whenever you get ready to finish this off at the top, just completely sew it closed with your picture already in it, and then you don't even have to worry about getting that to work the correct way. So you can stop at this point if you want just the frame itself. If you want to add a bigger background, again, maybe try a 6-inch square, or you can trim it down if you want, but you have options here on lots of creative ways to make these. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and that it gives you a little last minute idea for your Christmas tree. And I hope that you will share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have some questions or other ideas, and I look forward to our next tutorial.